Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Seven of Bows in clearance. And when I drew this card and I looked at it, the first thought to my mind was, okay, I need to clear some of the old things out. During the winter time, I went through most of my clothes, and those things that didn't fit anymore, I donated, or those things that I didn't wear anymore, I donated. And looking at, that's one ideal of clearance. And when I've looked at the cards this week, as they've been coming out, you've got that Three of Arrows, the jealousy that's out there. Somebody's jealous, or maybe you're jealous of something, and then yesterday was the balance, finding that balance. This clearance is telling me that it's time to clear out some of those old belief systems that you have. It's time to clear out some of those old ideas, old ideals, in how society is going around doing things. I mean, if anything is proven right now, it's COVID affects everybody, okay? And it doesn't make a difference, if you're young, old, black, white, in your 30s, healthy, unhealthy, it's affecting everybody. And, with all the deaths with everybody, it's out there. But it's also created a lot of stress and a lot of hardship on families, because, some people have jobs, some people don't, all right? And maybe there's that clearance that you need to go through and just say, you know what? Maybe this is a sign from the universe to, look at other options, where I can use my skill set. Maybe I have a job to go back to. Maybe I don't. All right. So you have to look at, what's available out there to help move out. And in that process, you have to clear out that old thinking of, doing things at your old job, and just saying, I don't know if this is right for me anymore. Maybe I need to, relook and reassess, okay, what's going on in my life. Maybe during this time off that you've had, or that I've had, you've worked on your skill set, okay? Maybe you've taken up a class to learn, Spanish or something like that. Maybe you want to, use that, in something, or, maybe you're looking at supply chain, or, whatever it is that you studied over the last 6 to 10 weeks, whether it's an online degree, a paper degree, it doesn't make a difference. Something you could put down on your resume and be out there and look for. The job market is coming back for some, all right, but you just have to be patient if it's not coming back in the other areas, and, look at opportunities. Look at what's out there. You've got the freedom right now to, go through and say, you know what? I need to clear out this old thinking. I need to clear out this negativity that may be holding me back. And it's the same thing with relationships. Whether you started them or ended them during this time, it's letting go, okay, and moving forward, okay, getting those new stabs ready, all right, and burning out some of the other stuff that's out there. Okay. Right now is a good time to focus on what meets your needs for your spiritual journey. Okay. Take inventory of what you do have. I know for myself, as I'm looking at, things to do in the future, I'm taking stock of what I already have. All right. What do I need for bike trips? What do I need for hiking trips? What do I need, looking at other careers? What do I need for looking at, other options of, living arrangements, things of that nature? I'm all about options. I like options. And, it keeps a person thinking and saying, okay, this is something I want to do. And, you come up with a plan, you make a checklist, and you start checking things off. And as you're checking things off, you're clearing things out. Okay, so make some decisions and dispose of what is broken or no longer useful for you. Is it a communication style? Is it somebody you communicate with, over the phone? That maybe you don't appreciate the tone that they use, or maybe it's something about speaking your truth. And that's kind of what that balance was talking about as well. Okay, non-judgmental, of course, and you don't want to be too emotional over it, but if it's not working for you, let it go. If it's not working for you in your career, take a step back. All right, whether they're paying, still paying you or not, you have the opportunity to explore options that are out there. Nothing stays the same. And one of the things I always like is you can't step in the same river twice because it's always falling. And, it's a good time to adapt that skill set that you have that requires you to rethink and renew or relearn your skills. So for new life to take hold, to begin, you must clear out the old. You have to clear out the old so the new stuff can come in and to help you grow, especially when you're on that spiritual path moving forward. And right now is a great time because you have this full moon lunar eclipse coming, and lunar eclipses are charged events, charged energy. Okay, and I know I'm going to be out there tonight. I'm going to have a semi-clear sky. I'm looking for that full moon. All right, and I'm going to set my intentions for the next month, for the next 6 months while it's in Sagittarius. And if you want to look at the full moon in Sagittarius, I'll have that posted tonight, and you can take a look at that as well. And it's a 6-card spread that I got from Biddy Tarot that looks at expanding the energy. So and that's kind of what this Seven of Bows talks about as well. Is in order to expand, you have to clear stuff out. You have to clear whatever it is that's holding you back. A great analogy of that is when I go running, I always move at least a minute to 5 minutes more every day. How far can I go? How far can I go? How far can I go? Now, during the winter time, it's tough, depending on weather conditions and whatnot. I don't really like running in the cold. I'm sure a lot of people don't, but I've got the gear. And once I'm out there, I'm out there. I'm having, I'm running for time. I'm running for exercise, and I'm running for, to relieve stress. But when I end up having a cold or I end up getting bronchitis, I will purposely go for a run, because when I'm using my respiratory system, it's breaking up all that junk that's in there. What I'm doing in that process, okay, is I'm getting rid of that old stuff that's been in those lungs, okay, that's been holding me back while I've been sick, okay, and I'm getting new air into it, and I'm getting things in there to break this stuff up, to move it out, okay, whether I hack up a lung in the morning or just going forward and heavy breathing. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of that old stuff, and I'm putting new oxygen in to revitalize myself and renew myself. So, as you think about this card, as you meditate on it, think about what it is that you can clear out. Think about what it is that you can just, this no longer serves me. How can I just let this go? Who do I need to talk to about this? Maybe it's career or relationship or finances. Maybe, maybe there's a stock out there that hasn't been doing well for you and you're waiting for it to bounce back. Maybe it won't bounce back. Okay, but maybe you need to talk to somebody to just say, you know what? I just don't like the direction that this is going in. And, maybe it's time, to go a different route. Maybe I need to go more into bonds or something like that. When you clear out that old and you prepare for the new, you welcome the new changes that take root. The universe sees that, the universe acknowledges that, hey, this guy's trying to change or that gal's trying to change. They set their intentions. They want to move forward, and spirit always answers. Universe always answers. And what ends up happening is when you clear out that old stuff, that old baggage, those old clothes, that old furniture, the old emotions or everything like that, what that does is that brings healing and comfort to you, as you're moving forward. So, I hope this resonates with you. If it does, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And this is D for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.